Welcome back to the Fantasy Bros YouTube channel where we bring you the best fantasy advice week in and week out. Now, with week 12 approaching and just around the corner, we will give you the starts and sits for the wide receiver position. And let's start with Joe. Who is your first sit?
Wide receivers?
Yes.
I hate Juedy. I hate him. The guy's like
Why do you hate him?
Half the height of any quarterback in the league, and he's playing against the Saints. What is he gonna do? He's not even the wide receiver one on his own team.
Yeah, and we know Drew Lock can't really throw the ball
Can't throw the ball unless your name is Patrick Starr or something like that.
I don't know who you are. Okay. All right, so my turn. Let's go with sits. Tyler Boyd and T. Higgins. Now, we know, and we discussed this in many videos, that Joe Burrow is out, and Brandon Allen has been named the starter. So if you're a Boyd or a Higgins owner, you don't want any part of that offense. I think they're sit this week against Giants, who have a sneaky good defense.
It's really a shame. Too many rookies just get so damaged on that team.
It's not good. Okay, next sit for Zach.
I have Marquise Brown, the dud of the season. He does not put up numbers any week, and now they don't have the starting quarterback of Lamar Jackson. And even when he's in, they suck. He sucks, and so now he's out. He sucks.
RG3 be the redemption of Marquise Brown? No, he cannot. Nope. He's droppable at this point.
Chance.
Okay, next sit for Joe.
Wait, Marquise Brown's droppable this
Yes,
point?
Marquise Brown dropping.
No, understandable. Next sit, Lazard. He could be a good receiver in the future, but playing against the Bears, I don't see him doing anything, especially when Devante Adams is just Devante Adams.
They have a fire, yeah. And going along with that, with Packers receivers.
Who do you hate? Who's the worst player on the Packers?
He's not the worst player. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Now, we know he has those sneaky good, like 50-yard, 2-touchdown games, but against the Bears defense, I just don't see that happening. And with Lazard back, it does affect his volume.
And with his fumbling, it might lose his trust from Aaron Rodgers. So
yeah, it's a tough week for Marquez owners. If you're still an owner, don't start him. Okay, next sit.
Jarvis, the garbage Landry. He does not have a good matchup.
He hasn't performed well at all.
And even if he does have a good matchup, he doesn't do good.
No, it's a run-first offense.
There's not much to talk about. There's no good matchup for receiving. It's literally just going to be a chubby-bubby game. You can't. You're not going to be passing.
It's going to be a Chubb and Cream Hunt game.
More of a Chubb, but that's not the point of the video.
Okay. We sit Jarvis Landry. Okay, last sit for Joe.
I got AJ Brown. It's tough. It's tough to sit him, but if you have other options, he got 4 targets, 1 catch for like 12 yards last time I played the Colts.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
he didn't do too well.
It's a tough defense.
He could go off. He's bound to go off sooner or later, like in every game pretty much. But the Colts have a good defense, and they stopped him last time.
Yeah,
so.
I don't hate that call at all. And my last receiver sit is Travis Fulgham. The last 2 games, he only had like a catch per game. The targets are there, but Carson Wentz is throwing in the ball, so he takes a huge hit from that. They play Seattle, an exploitable secondary, but again, Travis Fulgham hasn't looked good, and neither has Carson Wentz. Zach, your last sit?
I have Michael Pittman. I just don't like him as a start in general.
He had 3 catches last week on 3 targets.
Yeah, he's just not consistent, and I don't think you start him. I mean, that's really the only reason.
Okay.
I still love you, Michael.
Yeah, Michael, he could be a good rookie going forward. Joe, who's your first start?
So I got Deebo Samuel. The guy has had a ridiculously good rookie season, and he has a lot of upside. And he might not do so well, but he's taking over Ayuk's role while he was out, and he can do really well, especially with that offense missing all its weapons.
Yeah, I like that call. Deebo has looked good when healthy. My first start is Antonio Brown. He plays the Kansas City Chiefs, which is a likely shootout matchup. In his last 2 games, he got 8 targets and then 13 targets. 15 receptions combined. He looked really, really good, and Tom Brady's maybe his favorite target. I expect big numbers from him against Kansas City.
I have Darius the Goat Slayton. He's had a very underrated season, and he has a juicy matchup against Cincinnati, they don't have a good defense. So I think he's a good start this week.
So I got DJ Chark. The guy, he hasn't broken out like people thought he would this year.
As a start,
for sure, because he's playing against the Bears, which they're going to be playing from behind, no doubt, and they don't have Denzel Ward taking him, so he could definitely exploit the number 2 cornerback on that team, which isn't an unreal. They don't have an unreal defense.
Yeah, no Denzel Ward is huge for Chark. Granted, Mike Glennon is starting, so we'll see what happens there. But I still like Chark's matchup without Denzel Ward. My next start is Christian Kirk against New England. We just found out that Larry Fitzgerald has COVID and he will be out this game. He drew the most targets last week, so without him, there's a massive target share to fill, and I think Christian Kirk will benefit a lot from that against New England. He's a good start this week.
I got Corey Davis. It's a must-win game for the Titans. They're going to go all out. he had a great week when they played the Colts last time, and he's going to continue to get good games. And he gets good
targets. Like 100
every
yards
game.
against Colts.
Yeah.
He did pretty well. Devante Parker is my last start. He's playing with Ryan Fitzpatrick again, and he's playing against the Jets. Not much more needed to be said.
Oh, Fitz is starting?
Assuming he's starting.
It doesn't really matter about the quarterback.
Honestly, like, doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
He just started.
Either way,
Either way.
against the Jets. So
Either way,
it's
if it's a starting or two is starting, he's a good start. My last start is Mike Williams against Buffalo. I think this is going to be a shootout game as well, and he's averaging like 6 targets per game. And now Tre'Davious White is gonna pretty much drape Keenan Allen, which is going to leave the field a little bit more open for Mike Williams. I like him in this one.
I have John Brown and Cole Beasley. I'd start both of them. They get great targets every game, even with these getting great targets as well, and they catch all their balls. They're really good receivers in general, and that offense, you want to be a part of that offense's receiving core.
Yeah, boys. So if you want to win your matchups, take our advice, starts and sits. Until next video, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, win your leagues. Fantasy Bros out.